Life seems to be a never-ending cycle of ups and downs. One day you're riding high on a wave of success and happiness. The next, you've been knocked down by challenges or setbacks. So how do you find balance, joy, and fulfillment when life is so unpredictable? Well, buckle up, because life is one epic roller coaster ride, full of twists, turns, and loop-de-loops. And so, it is important to know how you stay balanced when facing inevitable ups, downs, and shake-ups along the journey. Now, the inspiration for this video comes from an insightful piece I recently read by the author Sahil Bloom. In this video, I'm going to share 5 powerful tips based on adopting a surfer mentality so you can ride the waves of life with greater joy, resilience, and success. Well, think about it. Surfers handle whatever the ocean throws at them with skill, presence, and ability. By learning from their mindset, you'll discover how to stay steady amidst life's unpredictable ebbs and flows. Now, these 5 tips will help you remain centered and engaged in each moment, whether you're up on a wave or crashing down into the surf. With the wisdom from the surfer mentality, you will have new tools to navigate any twist or turn, while unlocking more gratitude, meaning, and excitement as you ride the roller coaster of life. So tighten your seatbelt and get ready to catch the inside wave to increase balance, fulfillment, and badassery in how you approach each day. So let's dive right into the first tip, and that is stay present. Being present means riding the wave you're on right now with full focus and appreciation. Instead of worrying about when this wave will end or daydreaming about the next big swell, soak up every splash, every spray, every adrenaline-filled moment you're experiencing in this present wave. Staying grounded in the current moment is so important for finding fulfillment amidst life's constant changes. Legendary Apple founder Steve Jobs reveals the power of presence. After being famously ousted from his own company years earlier, Jobs had plenty of reasons to be bitter when he returned as Apple CEO. But instead of brooding over the past or worrying about the future, he brought his full presence into reinventing Apple. Jobs tuned out his distractions and tuned into his vision, surrounding himself with great teams to revolutionize the tech world with one groundbreaking product after another. We can learn from Jobs' example. Whether starting a new career wave, deepening a relationship wave, or even just washing dishes, be present for all of it. Appreciate the text of the sud, the warmth of the water, the squeak of your finger on the glass. Tiny moments become alive with meaning and gratitude when you ride the wave you're on with true presence. So catch this first wave with me and carve out fulfillment moment by moment through the gift of full attention and appreciation. Now that we've mastered presence, let's paddle back out and prepare to catch our next wave. The second tip of being strategic. The surfer knows that even more than riding waves, success requires proper positioning. When they're not catching waves, surfers are constantly analyzing conditions and setting themselves up for best takeoff spots. We can apply the same strategic mindset to our lives. In between major waves of opportunity, make moves that will optimize your positioning. This may be through networking, learning new skills, or saving up resources. Legendary actor Will Smith reveals the power of strategy. Now, early in his career, Smith leveraged downtime to build relationships and take risks on unconventional roles. He also relentlessly worked on developing his craft. So, when the huge wave of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air finally came, he was ready to ride it flawlessly. Smith strategically set himself up for success behind the scenes when no one was watching. Let's follow his lead. Make strategic use of your time between waves. Work on your surfing skills so that when the next opportunity comes, you'll be ready to catch the ride of a lifetime. If you're finding these tips helpful so far for riding life's waves with more balance and joy, I'd really appreciate if you could take a quick second and smash that like button. And consider subscribing to join me on this journey of surfing through life with greater meaning, success, and bliss. I'll be posting new videos with helpful strategies, mindsets, and practical habits for living your best life. Now, back to the waves. Let's dive into the next few surfer mentality tips for staying afloat in happiness. So far, we've got presence dialed in and strategy on lock. Now it's time for strategy 3, learning to let go. Now, one mistake rookie surfers make is clinging too long to an amazing wave after it's ended, or fixating on a wave they've missed. But the surfer philosophy is let it go. There will always be another wave. Now, this theory applies off water too. When something great ends, a job, a relationship, a phase of life, It's natural to want to hold on, but growing requires releasing the past so that we can catch the next wave. I like to take the example of Will Smith again, who personifies this mentality. When his hit show ended, he didn't cling on to what made him famous. He courageously let go of his Fresh Prince persona to take on more serious, transformative roles that showed new depths, to finally winning an Oscar for his performance in the movie King Richard. How many of us, having watched Will in the comedy The Fresh Prince, would have thought he would achieve such prestige in a drama? By letting go of the past and growing into new roles, Smith showed depths few imagined possible. Like Smith, we must let go of what's already past to progress. The wave you just rode was amazing, but fighting the currents of change only weighs you down. Release the past with gratitude. Trust that by letting go, you are making space for the next wave. And ride it with presence when it comes. We're getting into the more advanced surfing tips now. Let's paddle out past the breakers for our next wave. Strategy number 4 is taking courage. It takes guts and grits to go after what you really want in life. Surfing the biggest waves in the world, starting that business you always wanted to start, or even sharing your truth through art. Courage is required. Surf legends like Laird Hamilton show how courage expands what's possible. He broke barriers by inventing toe-in surfing, a technique that allows riding previously unrideable waves. So, ask yourself a question. What unrideable waves are calling to you? Where can you cultivate courage to expand what you believe is possible? It could be just having a difficult conversation or leaving a job that doesn't fulfill you. Whatever your wave is, gather your courage and go for it. Fortune favors the bold. You'll never know the thrill of riding that wave until you summon the guts to try. This is where the magic happens. Finally, the most advanced surfer mentality tip: going with the flow. Sometimes you'll get caught in the impact zone and slammed down by a monster wave. It happens. You lose a big client, you get rejected from that college, that job, that promotion, or you experience an unexpected loss. The natural tendency is to tense up and resist, get carried away by emotions. But the surfer way is to go with the flow when life knocks you down. To be like water, let that wave pass through you. Kelly Slater has mastered the art of flowing through setbacks. Late in his career, when most would retire, he reinvented his training and gear to keep competing with younger surfers. Now, Kelly didn't resist the natural aging process. He went with the flow of change, adapting his approach. So, when tough waves hit you, don't push against the current. Loosen up, be fluid, let it pass through you. Then when the water calms, make adjustments to skillfully ride the next wave. This fluid, adaptive approach allows you to thrive through all of life's inevitable ebbs and flows. There you have it, the 5 critical tips for adapting a surfer mentality, so you can ride life's waves with greater balance, joy, and success. Stay present, be strategic, let go, have courage, and go with the flow. Apply these and you'll be equipped to handle all of life's twists, turns, and tidal changes with skill and resilience. You've got this. Now paddle out there and catch that next epic wave. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with anybody who needs some surfer mentality inspiration. This is your host signing off. Now go ride those waves.